So I've been waiting for this moment all day for our next speaker, who is Genny Jones, a confidence builder and happiness coach. So Genny is also known as the Confident Queen Genny, and she gives you a reason to smile every day. She was featured on Britain's Got Talent 2012 and BBC Genius 2010. Genny's mission is to help others reclaim their crown of confidence and to uplift, inspire, and guide others to embrace their truest self with unshakable confidence. Come on, Genny, show us how to do it.
Hi, everyone is looking at me now thinking, what's she going to do? I need someone to record this because my phone just died, Anyway, yeah. So really, thank you very much, Aruna, for inviting me to be here. And I really like Aruna because we're also part of the Single Moms Business Network where I met her. And I also thank you as well for inviting me to all the events that they run as well. We've done badminton, we've been out for a meal. I feel part of the family. And, sitting back and coming at the last, I wrote 2 pages of things I'm going to say, but I thought, you know what? I'm not going to use my notes. And why am I not going to use my notes? Because every single person had said something that I could relate to. Every single person had said something I relate to. And I said, well, I don't really want to go through and tell you all the bad experiences that happened to me and everything else, because similar things have happened to everyone. But today, it's about saying to us, you are kings. Let's give hand for those 2 kings there. Those 2 men. I love that, yes. You are kings, you are queens. We need to reclaim our crown of confidence. Because when things happen in life, you can feel that what's going on. So for me, getting married was very nice, got married, got children, moved to Sunny from Peckham to Gravesend, so that was quite good as well. So everything went well. Eventually, there comes a time when you're going through emotional, physical abuse, etc., when you say to yourself, enough is enough. Enough is enough. So enough is okay, but then you think, okay, I've said enough is enough now. I'm on my own. I've got the children. How do I cope? And this is where I'm saying that your confidence has been knocked down. For me, I couldn't speak to my family because I felt embarrassed because, you shouldn't be doing this. But what I'm grateful for my friends. So I can see Jackie here, Jackie Lloyd from City Praise, Serbs, all my wonderful family from City Praise, because for me, faith played a good part in my life. Sometimes when you go through stuff, you go, God, please help me. For me, faith helped me. And there was one time, when you've gone through, behind, somebody, the lady who does the color thing, she was saying to me, you're out there, you're looking all nice and everything else. You go out, because I work as an accountant, and it's like, yes, Genny, yeah. She's doing her stuff. But behind closed doors, when the children are sleeping, you start crying. You're crying because you think, why me? Why did this happen to me? I got married, everything was meant to be well. Why me? And somebody said, I was crying, one day, I was sleeping. My son came, Mom, why are you crying? So things happen, but for me, what gave me hope was 2 things. Once, I had a dream when I was going through all this stuff. I dreamt I was a bird in a cage, a little bird. And all of a sudden, there was a hand which opened the door. And I sort of changed into an eagle. And the voice was saying to me, fly, fly, fly as an eagle. So that was the first thing. The second thing was my mom. 5 years, I was locked in this period of darkness. When you're pretending you smile, how are you fine? How's everything fine? For 5 years, And my mom said to me one day, I want to see your smile. What's happened to you? Where's my daughter's smile gone? So that was the beginning of me saying, you know what? I can't pretend to people anymore. I've got, I think there's about 11 of us in my family, brothers and sisters. I've got to tell people what's going on. Told people what's going on, got some help. The church was quite good as well at helping me. I contacted Gingerbread, Mind, the Samaritans, anyone who you could think of, because I thought I needed some help. So another thing that happened, I went on a holiday with Gingerbread, the single parent, and guess what? I met a lady there with 7 boys. I was like, God, I've got 2 boys. I'm complaining. She was 7 boys. She was a single parent, and she was training to be a solicitor. That basically helped me. Somebody said, network with similar people. When I heard her story, it gave me hope. It gave me hope. And then fast forward, after 5 years, I started feeling better. And then I thought to myself, I was thinking about, I'm now a superwoman. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice to create a persona? So I created this persona called Confident Queen. So people say to me, they call you Confident Queen because I created this persona called Confident Queen. It was a way of escape. So when I dress as Confident Queen, the picture is out there, down there, I feel like empowered. And then somebody said to me, oh, Genny, would you go on Britain's Got Talent? I was like, he said for £50. I said, all right, come Britain's Got Talent. And you know Britain's Got Talent, you've got Simon Cowell with that look, you know? So anyway, I went to the first audition. Then I went to the second one when I had to go to the live in Cardiff. I don't know anyone in Cardiff. And this guy said to me, Genny, what did you do? I said, I'm not going to tell you what I did. And I couldn't tell anyone. So anyway, going on Britain's Got Talent now, I was the last one on stage. And they kept saying no to everyone, no to everyone. I was like, it's my turn now. And I nearly fainted. Imagine I'm going there as the confidence queen, and I'm nearly fainting. So Ant and Dec were going, come on, you can do it. Be confident, you can do it. You know, I was like, and as soon as I stepped in, I'm going to put on my gear later on. Simon was looking at me going, oh my God, what have we got here, you know? So he said to me, so, what are you coming here to do? I was like, well, I can't sing, I can't dance, I'm here to have a laugh. He goes, oh, okay then, right. So I started doing the first one. So this is a song I created myself, and you're going to learn this song later on. I was going, feel confident, every day just feel confident. When I wake up in the morning, you go, feel confident. When I wake up in the morning, feel confident. When I look after my children, feel confident. Hey, feel confident, every day just feel confident. He goes, okay now. Have you got something else to say? I was like, I was thinking, what else could I sing it? And I remember Amanda Holden had a baby. So I was going, congratulations and jubilations. Amanda has had a baby. He was like, okay. He goes, okay, have you got anything else? Now I'm thinking, what else could I do? And I don't know what it is, but I remember a child in Sunday school, I just goes, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And guess what? Simon was doing it, and everyone started doing it. So it came now for the judges to vote, you know, voting time. First one said yes, second said yes. Now it's Simon's turn, he's going. But you know, is anyone here Welsh? The Welsh people are amazing. Before Simon could say anything, they were going, Genny, Genny, Genny. And he goes, I don't know why, but I'm going to say yes. So I got yeses from all the judges, and then one of the person, they said, now I own this comment, they said, Genny was so bad, she was good. I was like, I was really happy. And you know, sometimes people say, why did you go on Britain's Got Talent? I said, well, somebody told me, but it's because I had regained my confidence. And because my mission was to be like Superwoman, to help people, I thought, by being the confident queen, I can help other people, especially single parents. You know, you're going through this stuff. It's to say to you, no matter what has happened to you in life, it's happened for a reason. In the Bible, for example, it says, what the enemy meant for bad, God turned it to good. If you look at each of your story here, you've gone through bad experience, but look at the lady who is the author, who said she's written 30 books. Imagine every story. If that hadn't happened to you, would we have the Asian single parent? Would you be doing what you're doing? So when we look back now in life, you can say, yes, it was hard. Yes, it was painful. But now I can look back and say, wow, wasn't that wonderful? I saw my ex, you know, he doesn't really talk to me, you know. And, you know, I make sure, because our family are sort of connected. You know, when you connect to this family, his family. Me, when I go to the family, I know their family is going to be at the function. I dress up, I go later, I'm going like. So, one day, I was walking, I was going, you missed out. You know, seriously, you got to look back, isn't it? You got to look at the fun side of things, because even though you can look back and it's really painful. Sometimes, I like what everyone says, you got to big yourself up. You got to look good. Look at like Sonia, for example. Look at the way, I was just looking at her. I said, I just love her hair and everything. You got to be that person that you're. Regain your crown of confidence. And I will say to you, every day you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, I am unique. I am special. I'm happy to be me. Check me out. And I say, you know what? I say that to the children as well, because I go to schools and I teach people how to be confident. And I say to the children as well, look yourself in the mirror, etc. I said, because there was a time I didn't have any mirrors in the house, because my husband used to say to my ex, used to say to me, you're bad parent. When I leave you, nobody will want you. So for 5 years, I didn't have mirrors. But I remember one day I was driving in Woolwich and I saw the biggest mirror and I bought it. And I took it home. And for the first time, I could look at myself. And that's when I started doing these positive affirmations every day. Yeah? So you got to believe in yourself. Know that you're doing a very good job as a parent. Because believe me, you are all on a journey where your children are young. My children are now 22 and 23, the boys. And I'm telling you, I feel really proud of them, because seriously, what that man said, that these two black boys will end up in gang and whatever. My second son is 22 years old. He graduated for university. He runs one business as a property, is into property, and the second one, he mentors young boys. My second son, he's a semi-professional footballer and he's a coach. I say that not to show off, but to give hope to you all. To say, no matter what you're going, we look at these little children now. They're watching us, watching what we do, because we're the role model. My son said to me the other day, I nearly cried. He said, since 2003, Mom, we never went on any holidays. Because I couldn't afford it, We never did any of that. He said to me, Mom, every single year, I will pay for you to go on holiday with a friend. Last year, they paid for me to go to Morocco. This year, they're paying for me to go to Malta. I'm saying that to you because your children are watching. Your children know your struggles. Your children will make you proud. They'll come out and say, Mom, she did so much. Dad, you suffered so much. Probably they say, you can't see your children. But I'm telling you, when the children are older, they will want to see you. So with my ex, I said to him, I ain't got time for you to be saying whatever. Regaining my crown of confidence was going to the magistrate court. The first day, I saw him with his solicitors. I cried because I thought, oh, look at all these men asking me questions. The second day, I decided to represent myself. So I was prepared for it. Whatever he said, I said, yes, you can have it all. Because I knew a couple of months later on, he said, oh, I want them for 6 months. I was 6 weeks holidays. I said, yeah, take them. When he took them, after a week, he's like, when are they coming back? I said, sorry, I told a lie. I said, I'm not in the country, I'm flying away. He said 6 weeks. You see? So sometimes you have to be soft, isn't it? You want it, take it. I'm not going to pay any maintenance. It's okay. I will look after my children. Because even now, I suppose it's my Christian heart. My son will go there, oh, Mom, we need to take some money to help our dad. I said, go on, take it. Help him. But when he looks at me, he sees me and makes sure I'm like, check me out. You missed out. But anyway, I've got 2 helpers here. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put on our crown of confidence. My 2 helpers, can we come? Can we come? Give them a hand, actually. Can you hold that for me a minute? All right. Or do we need that even? Yeah. So I was saying about the hats. There you go. So you, so probably if you put that on the table, can you hear me? Yeah. So anyway, so the song, you're going to learn it later on, but we practice this, isn't it? So where are we going to go? Feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel confident, feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel. Could you stand up, please? Yes, right. So they're going to go, when I wake up in the morning, then you go. Okay, come on. When I wake up in the morning, when I wake up in the morning, when I look after my children, feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel confident.